If there is one thing I want you to do, it is to prioritize your peace of mind. There is only so much you can achieve if you are functioning from a place of chaos and unrest. So you need to make up your mind to prioritize your peace of mind. And that also means that you need to begin to choose the things that you give attention to. Focus, because what you focus on, what you pay attention to grows, it magnifies. So if you pay attention to the chaos around you, chaos magnifies. If you pay attention to your peace, your mental well-being and sanity, that is what grows. I talked about focus. Focus is key in whatever you are trying to achieve. Hello, my name is Lilia Manila Hart, and in this video I want to share with you things you have control over so that you can focus more on them, and things you don't have control over so that you can let them go, like throw them in the trash and let them go. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and share this video. And here I'm talking about focusing on the things that you have control over. Because a lot of times we spend so much energy on things we don't have control over, right? So we need to begin to intentionally put our focus on the things we have control over and let go of the things we don't have control over. And just in case you are not sure, you may be asking yourself, what do I really have control over? What don't I have control over? I'm going to share a tip, like just a few things of what you have control over versus what you don't have control over, so that you choose where to pay attention to, you choose where to focus on, right? Number one, what you have control over is the amount of effort you choose to put in whatever you have decided to achieve. You have control over that. Number two is your words. You have control over your choice of words. So it doesn't matter what happens around you. Sometimes you feel like, giving it all out and hitting, like going all out, but you can take a break. You can take a deep breath. You can pause for a moment because you have control over your words. You don't want to say something and regret saying it later. This is not easy, but it is possible. Number three, you have control over how you treat others. Yes, this is absolutely within your control. And that is why for me, if people are not giving me the kind of energy that I want, the kind of energy that I thrive in, I just take a walk. Yeah, because you have control over how you treat others. I don't want people's character or people's habits or the way that people act or people's actions to influence how I treat them. I like to treat people exactly how I want to treat them. Number four, you have control over whether you choose to follow rules or not. Some people are rule breakers. If at the moment they hear that there are rules and regulations set here, there are boundaries, that is their goal. Their goal is to break that rule. So you have control over whether you want to keep rules or not. You have control over how you handle your feelings. You're not going to feel like it all the time. There are times when you feel like, what is going on here? Like I'm not feeling me, like a lot is happening around me. And there are times when you're going to feel like, oh, I'm on top of my game, so much energy, so much adrenaline, You have control over how you choose to handle your feeling. And that is why it is very important for you to become self-aware, so that in those days where you feel like you are on your lows, in those low moments, you can retrace and recalibrate so that you come out better. Another thing you have control over is how you choose to respond or react. The difference is when you respond, it's calculated. It's not something that is happening spontaneously. You have calculated what needs to be said or what needs to be done, and you are doing it in full consciousness. But when you are reacting, it's like a trigger response. You have control over your decisions. This is one powerful thing that God has done for humanity, the power to make our own choices. So don't blame others for the decisions that you made or didn't make. Also, you have control over whether you want to take care of yourself or not. That is not someone else's decision to make. That is your decision to make. Now, here are things you don't have control over. And I'm telling you because I want you to throw them in the trash. Like, let them go. Number one, you don't have control over your past. There is a reason it is your past. It has come and gone. You can't do nothing about it. You can only begin to make more informed decisions starting from now, that will give you greater output, greater outcome. in the future, but you cannot change the past. Like, you cannot turn back the hands of time, so let it go. Secondly, you don't have control over how people choose to feel. It's their feelings. You don't have control over that. You can only do what you have to do, but at the end of the day, they choose what they want to feel. Thirdly, you don't have control over what people think. You do not have control over what people say. You do not have control over other people's choices. No, you don't. And lastly, my darlings, you don't have control over the weather, right? So the sun's gonna shine when it's gonna shine, and it's gonna rain when it's gonna rain. So do you focus on you, focus on the things that you have control over, and see your life move to the next and higher level.